Alright, y'all, it's time to get back to combing out these locks. Here we go. Now I have a whole lot of combs here, you guys, and it's because like they keep breaking. And so I found the best comb to work with is the lice comb once I get the bottom knots out. And so I have 2 extras of those because, as you saw, the other one, the bristles was just done, and so is this comb. But that comb is actually the best one to use when I am combing out the bottom of my locks, because that's where the most of the really tangled knots are. So that works best for those. I don't really use that comb because it's just really fragile and it breaks too easy. And I had this little rubber piece that I was using for my thumb because I use my thumb to hold the hair as I comb it out, but that made it really slippery, and so that didn't really work as planned, so I ended up not using that at all. But as you can see here, I'm taking down my hair. I've just been wearing it in a ponytail, you guys. I haven't washed it. I'm not focused on retwisting or anything like that because I'm just combing them out. So that feels so good. I know y'all can relate when you have it in a ponytail for so long and then you take it out. And so I'm going to show you guys the progress that I've made so far. So this is how much I've gotten down so far in the back. Starting in the back because it's, easier to conceal throughout the day. And so I'm just going to pull a couple more out. I'm trying to kind of take it row by row. And I've been challenging myself to at least get maybe like 5 to 6 done, or at least a whole row each day. I'm a busy woman, so I have things that I got going on throughout the day, so I just try to do a little bit at a day at a time. And so it is Sunday and I did not go to church, so I'm gonna turn on a little sermon and watch that as I get started combing them out. And as you can see, this is what I'm talking about, the bottom, how it's just so thick. That budding there is just really thick, and so it takes time to get that part untangled, but once I do get that full budded piece untangled, then the process goes a lot faster. Right now I am averaging about 35 to 40 minutes per lock. Yes, 35 to 40 minutes per lock, you guys, like no exaggeration here. I'm hoping that I can change some of the products that I'm using. I've been given some suggestions, and maybe that will help me with the detangling process, but it is what it is. I'm down for it because I want to preserve the length of my hair as much as possible. As you can see here, I'm trying to separate it as much as I can, but because my hair is so curly naturally, it kind of curls within itself and curls up, and so that creates a lot of tangling, a lot of knotting to make it more difficult to comb out. But I'm using a lot of this conditioner. I think I showed you guys in the beginning the mane and tail conditioner, but I'm trying to find the spot in which the knot is, and I use this comb if I can to gently comb it out. And I do like a picking type of thing in the beginning, and then once I get that knot, I gently kind of push it down the shaft of my hair to the end and comb it on out. But it takes a lot of patience, so much patience. And you guys, one thing I'm like completely shocked at is how much hair comes out of the lock. Now I have had these in for about 2.5 years, but I completely was shocked at how much hair came out of just one simple lock. I was like, when I first did, I was like, oh my God. But it makes sense, I guess. I just never really paid attention to, when I was just loose natural, how much my hair would shed outside of like when I take my showers and stuff like that and wash it. But so this is me working through. I'm trying to show you guys how I'm kind of picking at it. I don't want to rip through or tear through the hair, but I do want to make sure and I get that the knot out as best as possible. So we're working our way up, finally getting somewhere. And this is where I kind of do that picking. I like to separate the hair, and then I kind of pull the knots down towards the bottom, but just kind of keep that momentum going because my hair dries pretty fast, so I have to keep wetting it. So I want to work with it while it's as wet as possible to kind of comb those knots out. But I do fan the knots a little bit. I think I'll show you guys again. See how I'm just kind of separating, fanning it, and then taking my comb through there to push those knots down. I find that works better and a lot faster when I do it that way. And you guys can see there, and I just kind of push it all down and then go at it again. But yeah, it takes a long time. And I would like to hire somebody to do this, but I'm gonna be honest, I just don't trust people to take care of my hair the way I want to. And if my hair breaks off or, you know, is damaged, I'd rather be able to blame myself than someone else causing the issue with my hair. So, all right, finally done, you guys. As you can see, it's so thin but super long. I know once it's completely done, I'm going to have to cut possibly 3 to 4 inches off. But yeah, and that's all the hair from one lock, you guys. Like, that is just from the one. I was so shocked. Now, I've seen people's bags of, you know, shedded hair once they're completely done, but I just didn't think to myself, oh my gosh, like, this is just from one. So I'm just imagining right now, like, how much hair is gonna shed. And as you can see, it's super thin at the end. But that's how I'm doing it. I'll update you guys next time.